Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, heart pounding, still caught between dream and reality, still haunted by an image, a feeling, a message you couldn't quite understand? What if your mind was trying to tell you something? Dreams can feel strange. Like abstract movies our minds direct while we sleep. Sometimes they make us laugh. Sometimes they leave us shaken. And other times they whisper truths we're not ready to face when we're awake. Psychologists believe that dreams are a window to the unconscious, offering symbols, metaphors, and emotional echoes of what we're struggling with deep inside. So today, let's explore 7 powerful dream meanings you should never ignore, because your subconscious may already be trying to lead you where your conscious mind hasn't dared to look. Number 1, falling, feeling out of control, fear of failure, or burnout. You're standing on solid ground, then suddenly you're falling. No warning, no way to stop. Just that stomach-lurching drop. This dream often comes when you're overwhelmed, burnt out, or facing uncertainty in your life. You might feel like you're losing control at work, in a relationship, or even within yourself. In some cases, it may reflect imposter syndrome, a fear that everything you've built could collapse if you slip up. It's your mind saying something in your life is unsteady, and you know it. Reflective cue. Where in your life do you feel like you're losing grip? Number 2, being chased, avoidance, guilt, or anxiety. You're running. You don't know who's behind you, but they're getting closer. You don't look back. You just run. This is one of the most common anxiety dreams. It usually means there's something you're avoiding, a tough conversation, a truth about yourself, or a situation that feels too painful to confront. Sometimes the person chasing you isn't a person at all. It's a feeling, like guilt, shame, or fear. Psych insight. According to Carl Jung, what we avoid becomes our shadow, and the more we run, the more it chases us in our dreams. Number 3, losing teeth, self-esteem, powerlessness, or fear of aging. You look in the mirror and your teeth start falling out, crumbling, one by one. You try to speak, but you can't. This dream often represents a fear of losing control, power, or attractiveness. You might be feeling insecure, maybe about your appearance, your voice, or how others see you. In some cultures, this dream is seen as a warning about communication, something left unsaid, or a fear of saying the wrong thing. Story example. Sarah, a 32-year-old teacher, had this dream for months. It started just as she began public speaking at work. Deep down, she feared being judged, and her dream reflected that unspoken anxiety. Number 4, being naked in public, vulnerability, shame, or feeling exposed. You're in a room full of people and suddenly realize you're not wearing any clothes. Everyone sees. You freeze. This dream shows up when you feel emotionally exposed or vulnerable in your waking life. Maybe you shared something personal and now regret it. Or maybe you're afraid others are seeing parts of you you'd rather hide. Psychologically, this dream speaks to the fear of rejection, of being seen exactly as you are, and feeling like that might not be good enough. Number 5, flying, longing for freedom or rising above limitations. You feel your feet lift off the ground. You rise higher and higher, light, unbothered by gravity. The world gets smaller beneath you. Flying dreams can be deeply empowering. They often show up when you're craving freedom from pressure, expectations, or emotional burdens. But they can also mean you're starting to rise above something that once held you down, like a toxic relationship, a limiting belief, or even depression. Psych insight. If you feel joy in the flight, it's empowerment. If you feel fear, it may reflect how afraid you are of stepping into your own potential. Number 6, missing an important event, perfectionism, pressure, or self-doubt. You're late. Everyone's waiting. You forgot your speech. You can't find your clothes. You try to run, but your feet won't move. This dream is often triggered by high-functioning anxiety. You might fear disappointing others or yourself. It's not really about the event. It's about the pressure to show up perfectly. Reflective cue. Ask yourself, what would really happen if I showed up imperfect? Would the world end? Or is that just a story you're telling yourself? Number 7, death. Not an ending, but a transformation. Someone dies. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone you love. You wake up shaken, maybe even crying. Despite how it feels, this dream isn't a sign something terrible is going to happen. In dream psychology, death often symbolizes a transformation, an ending that makes room for a new beginning. It might mean the end of a relationship, a chapter closing, or even a version of yourself that no longer serves you. Think of it as emotional spring cleaning. Painful, yes, but necessary. Dreams don't come to confuse you. They come to awaken you. Each symbol, each emotion, they're breadcrumbs, guiding you back to what your heart already knows. So, which of these dream patterns spoke to you the most? Have you noticed any repeating dreams lately? Drop your experience in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. And if your dreams have been looping over and over, don't miss our next video on recurring dreams and why they won't stop until you finally listen. Because sometimes the mind whispers in sleep what the heart's been too scared to say out loud. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps us reach more people who might need this too.